China's women to watch. Now this is thoughtful. Hello, I'm Trevor Lai in Shanghai. Thoughtful China and Advertising Age organized a gala dinner in Shanghai on September 5th, celebrating the inaugural Ad Age Women to Watch China honorees. This week on our show, we're sharing some highlights from that event, featuring some of China's most promising female professionals, as well as Alan Wong, CEO and founder of Baby Tree, the event's presenting sponsor, and Carol Schuster, a global marketing consultant at Lafayette 148 New York, the supporting sponsor, and a former Women to Watch honoree in the U.S.
各位朋友，大家好，谢谢你们来，欢迎欢迎。Welcome everyone to the inaugural Women to Watch China Honors.
I have the honor to meet some of the women who are on the list last night. And actually seeing them last night and seeing you guys now, I guess actually a sense of mixed excitement and a slight sense of anxiety probably is rushing through you. Excitement because you have accomplished so much in the public eyes in your career up to this point. Anxious because actually the future, whatever the future holds for you, the future will be more demanding and more challenging. The juggling, whatever you have to do, would be more daunting. Juggling your identity as a business leader or as a new mom, juggling the role of a future, even more successful business leader and the role of a more demanded motherhood.
Make it your leadership style to do good by others. What I mean by that is help another woman, or a man for that matter. We're all equal opportunity, aren't we? Help another woman, give her some advice, give her an encouraging word, open up a new business opportunity for her, or help her reinvent her career, or just physically lend a helping hand. You will see that by making your business to do good by others, you'll see extraordinary results.
Even within China, there is a lot of differences among the different tiers of cities. Today, there was a terrific conference on the lower tier market. For a lot of the categories, the lower tier markets are trailing behind the top tier cities. So there's even more hunger in the lower tier cities. So I would say that for us as marketeers, the biggest challenge would be to make sure that we stay current and stay true to our consumers at all times and in all places.
I think it sounds cliche, but my advice is be a partner, not a supplier. Be a consultant, so immerse yourself into my business or your client's business. That means don't stand back and wait for a brief sometimes. Be proactive, because sometimes we get so close to the business that we lose our way, and we need your help. That's why we have you as our partners. I think the other thing is definitely be proactive, and I think the final point is be transparent. Rubbish always floats to the top. So come to me with your problems and your solutions. And I think ultimately, Carol said something in her speech about be a family. I know it's a tough situation in China, but if we all work together, then it's going to be easier.
We should embrace this opportunity. This is a wonderful opportunity that we shouldn't just look at e-commerce as a sales opportunity. In fact, it is a wonderful opportunity for us to build brand and connect with our consumers, because we understand from consumer when they shop online, they're really open to hear more, from brand and interact with brands. So I think from a marketeer perspective, we should not just say, okay, selling product on e-commerce, so here is the product and here's the offer to our sales colleague and sell it. They should, work together with the team and drive and make some very, very interesting and engaging content with our consumer and to build a brand love while they're shopping our products.
The way nurturing my own creativity now is to involve and engage with the top people around the world to find my inspiration, keep being inspired by the world and the rest of people. And also, not just involve commercial-related job, but also involve non-profit-related job to keep myself and my team engaged and keep our creativity high up.
I moved to China. I reflected a lot on similarities and differences. Argentina went through a lot of changes, good changes, bad changes, crisis. The one thing you know you can count on is change. And you know that change is opportunity. You either embrace change as opportunity or you will not succeed. China is a land of change. It telescopes change. So the opportunity here is only amplified if you go for it.
My key takeaway out of my 20 years of career in a fast-changing industry like IT is you have to choose your battles. You have to choose your battles. You have so many battles to fight every day. But once you define your battles, do it with an unwavering focus. Committed.
I think for our R3 role, sometimes pretty like a prince for marriage. Your relationship, just now you mentioned, pretty like if you are 外国人, foreign guy, marry a Chinese woman, so the Chinese woman must be very dedicated, care all of stuff very detailedly. But another relationship is pretty like Chinese man marry a foreign lady, so maybe the lady is pencil how to connect it. So that's why so many M&A happen in China. So we just, everyone, I think, happy, hope, happy marriage.
Yes, entertainment marketing in China still at its infancy stage. It's actually a very broad field, but also very niche. So when we talk about entertainment marketing, we talk about film, we talk about TV, we talk about sports even, and games, and celebrities. But in my opinion, I certainly think that films is the crown jewel of all. Take China. China has surpassed Japan to become the second largest film market in China. In the world, only second to the U.S. And the screens in China have been increasing very rapidly. Last year, we have increased 3,000 screens a year, which is 8 screens per day. So you can see the potential of the film market.
Everybody talks about big data nowadays, and to me, my point of view, the big data only reliable if it fulfills 2 criteria. One is the vast user database. The other is it records the life cycle of the user's activities during the day. And there are very few publishers in the market have access to the reliable big data. One example is like the search engine providers, and they have huge pools of the query, the data enable they to understand their users' behavior or needs. And another example is like us, Tencent. Not only owns the search engine, but the most popular social network and boasting this over 7 million of users in China. So we just had the social tag of we have the diversity of our product portfolio and allows the user to consume the information from their QQ.com or current with your social network on Instant Messenger, Qzone, even Tencent Weibo. And even when they're doing the e-commerce, we have the platform like PaiPai. So everything just become a very valuable tag in a data pool?
I think, first of all, everyone wants to look good, and even everyone wants to look better. So that's the first my key findings. And the second one, I think, is because Chinese people is gradually get more money. When you have more money, the consumption power is bigger. Then you can purchase more than before. And thirdly is I definitely think because the involvement of the social media, the internet, thanks to the internet, people get connected so easily. Thanks to Tencent, also the other, like a portal site in China, people get a lot of information globally, and also they are so easily to get information from overseas, and they kept sharing, and also they can share with their friends. So for H&M specifically, I think we are a simple fast fashion brand, and we provide fashion quality at the best price. And we always believe it's just fashion, it's not rocket science.
First of all, I think don't try to get too much at one time, okay? Basically, we recommend a client to get a core objective of what they want as a result, instead of getting everything they want in one campaign, okay? In that case, we can try to concentrate the resources instead of thinning them out. And then at the end of it, we'll have nothing good of anything, okay? And then secondly, good creative, good media with back of good strategy, which can really help to outstand the digital campaign, okay? And then thirdly, I'm sorry. Better understand more about the usage of the new technologies, also the new media platforms, so we can understand how to well use of them. And then don't just try to follow what your competitors are doing, and also think out of the box. So that can give you a surprise, and even surprise to your consumers.
First, get prepared. Know who you are. Know what you want to talk. Know who you want to talk to. Okay? And be yourself. You don't need to twist yourself to please your target audience. They love you because you are you. So that's the first thing. The second thing is know your target audience. We're talking about post-80s. We're talking about new generation on the social media. They're talking different languages. They're having different mentalities. They want different things. Do you really know them? The third thing is when you prepare yourself, when you are very firm on your own uniqueness, be interactive. Don't just put your news there, then let them talk whatever. You should get involved into the dialogue. You should understand them more. You should feed the information because you are a part of them.
An engagement ring, as you know, in the West is when the gentleman goes secretly to the store and purchases and chooses that magical ring in that magical blue box, and then comes back and finds the setting and gets down on one knee and makes that proposal. I think here in China, what happens is a lot of us ladies, we expect to be surprised, but at the same time, we want to know what's going to be in that box. So I think we're a little bit more probably pragmatic about it. We also are at the same time very romantic as well. So at the same time, we want to feel loved. We want to feel special. But so the Chinese consumer, all the Chinese women, in fact, today are expecting to pick the ring together with the partner. So this is a visit that we expect the women will lead the guy to the store and they will choose together, which I feel for today, the contemporary woman who's probably working, who's probably has a strong workplace, a position in the workplace, in the society. I think it's very liberal in that sense. So in fact, the Chinese woman is years ahead, because this is a lifelong commitment. So a lifelong commitment means making decisions together. And so for the Chinese women in here, what Tiffany is doing that is in order to embrace this expectation of the customers who come to our stores, we really need to have that store experience for them to remember for the rest of their lives.
That wraps it up for today. Be sure to subscribe to us on Tudo and YouTube. You can also follow us on Weibo and Twitter and join our LinkedIn group. We'll see you again.